Cameroon is highly committed to eliminating gender-based violence, which is a key element in achieving Sustainable Development Goal number 5, achieving gender equality and empowering all women and girls. This goal is an accelerator for all other SDGs. However, GBV statistics are alarming, with women and girls being the primary targets. Every day, women and girls experience various forms of violence, including harmful cultural practices. A particularly concerning form of violence increasingly denounced in Cameroon is femicide. In 2024, 77 women lost their lives at the hands of men, often murdered by those close to them, partners, former partners, or family members. For survivors, these actions are hard to forge.
You offered me a drink, a fruit juice that turned out to be a drug. Then I started to feel tired. He attacked me. I ran to seek help, but no one assisted me. I lost consciousness on the way, and some people took me to the hospital, where I received medical care for rape victims. It was this service that referred me to psychosocial counseling to continue my treatment in a safe space.
Challenges in combating gender-based violence in Cameroon.
We can identify 4 major challenges to end gender-based violence in Cameroon. The first one is the legal framework. We have 2 important work in progress, which is the law reform on GBV, a framework law, and the family code, but they are still on the pipeline. So adequate legal framework will help a lot, in particular if you consider that the African Union just adopted a new convention for the elimination of violence against women and girls. Second, it's the capacity of the system in the field. We don't have enough coverage for specialized services for survivors, which has to be multi-sectorial and very widespread, and we don't have enough prevention activities, in particular for the mitigation side.
In response, numerous initiatives are being implemented to support and assist women and girl survivors of GBV. One such initiative is the Afiri Center, where Yvonne, a survivor and advocate for this safe space, offers hope to women.
Today we have more than 400 women we have received in our center. The main problem we have discovered is that they are suffering from economic violence. Today we offer services of listening. We listen to them, we accompany them when they come. If they are maybe wounded, we help them to treat. If it's a light wound, because I have nurses here. If it's a very hard wound, we go to the hospital with them. And if they don't have a safe place to stay, if they are not secure where they are coming from, we can offer them a place.
Another significant initiative in Cameroon's response to gender-based violence is the establishment of gender desks by UN Women in police stations and gendarmerie brigades. These are specialized offices dedicated to providing support for GBV survivors. Gender desks serve as the primary entry point for survivors seeking legal assistance, offering a confidential and safe space where they are actively listened to. More than 2,500 police officers and gendarmes have already been trained for this purpose. Additionally, efforts to combat forced marriages and early pregnancies among young girls, led by UNICEF, are particularly focused on the Sahel region. These initiatives provide young girls with the means to overcome barriers to their personal development.
During discussions on early pregnancies, we can first talk about the causes of these pregnancies, their manifestations, and their consequences. Then, we must find solutions to address this issue as young people. Additionally, we should raise awareness among as many people as possible so that they, in turn, can raise awareness at their level.
To achieve greater impact, GBV prevention efforts must be reinforced. Awareness campaigns are now being extended to religious leaders and, most importantly, to men and young people, including those involved in art and sports. Digital initiatives are also being developed to amplify anti-GBV messages. The comprehensive response now includes not only increasing the number of safe spaces across the country but also expanding humanitarian interventions, medical care for survivors, law enforcement and judicial support, as well as income-generating activities and cash assistance programs.
Different issues are addressed by the government through various administrations. A platform has already been implemented. the list of females in entrepreneurship, where women come together to discuss entrepreneurship. Those who have already succeeded become mentors, meaning they guide and support others.
The fight against GBV will only be won when gender equality is ensured and women's empowerment is fully achieved, including through the financing of women-led businesses. Economic independence is key to securing a safe and sustainable future for women.
In Cameroon, we don't have yet a holistic and coordinated approach of the UN. We have a roadmap, which is the National Strategy to End Gender-Based Violence, but we are not together in a joint intervention. And the idea is to put effort together in the very first big program to support the Ministry of Women Empowerment and Family to fulfill the commitment that Cameroon took and the ideas in ending GBV, investing on the quality of the response. We can be particularly helpful to put the other level of the psychosocial support, the medical support, the legal assistance, the police work, so the quality of the response and the availability on the field.
Another major challenge in improving the fight against GBV in Cameroon is funding. Despite all the efforts, there are still huge gaps and things to be done. Hence the advocacy of United Nations agencies for more donations to ensure a more effective and inclusive response.
Investing in women and girls is not just a moral imperative. It is an investment in the future of our society. It is an investment in the future where women and girls can exercise their right, pursue their dreams, and contribute meaningfully to the development of our communities and nations. It is our obligation to provide these choices, ensuring that victims of violence have the resources and support needed to rebuild their lives.
In Cameroon, technical coordination to end gender-based violence is led by the Ministry of Women Empowerment and the Family, with support from UNFPA through the GBV Area of Responsibility Group, which includes over 60 members across the country, mainly women-led organizations. Prevention and response efforts are funded by key partners such as the European Union, Norway, USAID, Canada, BMZGIZ, and the UN Central Emergency Response Fund, SURF.